Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. Tonight, women's volleyball takes on the Tigers of Edward Waters College from right here in downtown Jacksonville. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, my son Dean is working the camera as we bring you the exciting action tonight between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and the Edward Waters College Tigers. There you see the players lining up. Both teams have completed their warm-up exercises, and we're just a couple of moments away from the first serve here at Trinity Baptist College Gymnasium. We want to welcome our Tigers who come into tonight's action with an overall record of 8 wins and 8 losses. They are 3-8 in the NAIA Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, and they have lost 3 in a row and looking to regain their winning form. Meanwhile, the Eagles 1 win and 8 losses on the season, and they are led by head coach Miss Judy Allen. For the Tigers, Dr. Marilyn Mack is in her 16th season at the helm of Tigers volleyball, and she is assisted by Miss Tamika Thomas, who is in her 7th season as assistant volleyball coach. Want to give a shout out to my good friend Josh Jackson, who is the voice of Edward Waters College Athletics. He also helps work on the athletic website, ewctigerpride.com, and you can look there and find all the information about all Edward Waters College athletics. And of course, for your home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles, check out tbceagles.com. Josh is also the voice of JU basketball PA announcer, and we'll tell you more after prayer and our national anthem. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. And we are just a moment or so away from the first serve. Trinity Baptist College Eagles taking on the Edward Waters College Tigers. Both teams here in Jacksonville. Of course, Trinity on the west side, 800 Hammond Boulevard. And Edward Waters College plays their home games at Adams Jenkins Center, right in the heart of downtown Jacksonville. As we still have an opportunity, we want to let you know that basketball season is now less than 2 weeks away. Both the men and the women Eagles basketball teams are well underway in their practices. The men's schedule is now available on TBCEagles.com, and they will tip off next Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. They take on Columbia International University. Our first live stream event for Eagles basketball will be Friday, November 3rd, as the Eagles will take on the Blue College. They're coming at us from North Carolina. Again, TBCEagles.com. Hit men's sports, men's basketball schedule. And you will see when the gentlemen tip off each time. Blue Light College on November 3rd. That's part of the Eagles Tip-Off Classic right here at this very gymnasium. Then on Saturday, November 4th, Georgia Northwestern Technical Institute will be here in this gym at 4 p.m. That is just a couple of weeks away. Men's soccer season and the women's soccer season are coming to a close. The ladies will take on Bob Jones University this Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. They're going to try to avenge a loss that happened just over this past weekend. We will live stream that right here on YouTube, TBC Eagles Athletics. And Saturday is homecoming as the men and women both hit the soccer field. Jessica Silva will start things off for the Eagles with the first serve, and we are underway. A terrific hit for the first point. That was Larissa Pereira. She is a senior outside hitter from Naples, Florida. 7 seniors on this Eagles roster. You just saw Pereira, Kayla Morales, Danae Stone, Kaylin Davison, Brianna Pelham, Kiara Morel, and Alexis Hardman are the other seniors on this Tigers roster. So congratulations to the Tigers, the seniors on this team who are finishing up the 2017 season on the court and the 2017-18 academic school year as well, finishing up their college career. Serving as freshman Stephanie Navarez with the Tigers leading 2-0. Good dig by Rebecca Sapp, but a double hit violation called on Silva. So that's a point for Ed Waters, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Tigers. Ed Waters defeated Trinity Baptist 3-0 back on September 19th. And the serve is an ace from Stephanie Navarez. She is a freshman from right here in Jacksonville, Florida. 6 hometown girls on this Tigers roster. Navarez, Sharnae Green, Jordan Shiver, Brianna Pelham, Alexis Hardman, and Ashley Isaac, all Jacksonville residents. 4-0 in favor of the Tigers, and a good play by Silva on that kill attempt. Davison with the kill and the point for the Tigers. Number 11, Kaylin Davison, a senior from Columbus, Ohio. 5-0 Tigers lead here in the early going, just underway. Stephanie Navarez ready to serve. And a good jump serve toward the back of the court. Kellenhofer, spike attempt blocked. That was Larissa Pereira. Kellenhofer, another spike attempt. Another block by Pereira. And the kill is good from Kaylin Davison. The libero on the court for Ed Waters, number 22, Caitlin Shaw, freshman from Roanoke, Virginia. Seeing her in the different colored jersey, she gets to go pretty much anywhere on the court she pleases. Stephanie Navarez has served up 5 in a row for the Tigers. They lead 6-0, and this one into the net. So the Eagles are on the board and getting ready to serve. Gainesville native, number 33, freshman Madeline Hersey. What a terrific hit from Davison. 7-1 in favor of the Tigers. Number 4, Larissa Pereira, senior from Naples, Florida, an outside hitter, getting ready to serve for the Tigers. And the ace is point number 8 for Edward Waters. 8-1 in favor of the Tigers in this best 3 out of 5 college matchup between NCCAA Trinity Baptist College and NAIA Edward Waters College. And a block from Davison results in a point for the Tigers, who now lead 9-1. Larissa Pereira. Hopefully we're pronouncing these names correctly. My apologies extended for mispronouncing. And this one just out of bounds. And that is point number 10 for Ed Waters. And the serve is a good one. Kellenhofer with the tap over, but Tigers were ready. Kellenhofer with the block attempt. And into the net. So point number 11 for Ed Waters. Pereira again with the serve and the point. That one tapped down from Brianna Pelham. And it's 12-1 in favor of Ed Waters. Larissa Pereira once again serving for the Tigers. Big hit from Jessica Silva and a point for the Eagles. Silva scores with the vicious kill. And number 24, Ashley Simmons, is ready to serve. She is a freshman from Barnwell, South Carolina. This one is into the net, and it goes back over to the Tigers. 13-2 in favor of Ed Waters. No seniors on the TBC roster. Jenny Kellenhofer and Haley Dittenber. They are the most experienced. They are juniors. Kellenhofer from here in Jacksonville. And Kellenhofer's hit is into the net. So 14-2, the Tigers lead. Get an opportunity, we'll let you know the remaining schedules for both Tigers and the Eagles. And the over the head hit attempt from Silva comes a little short, so a big lead for Ed Waters. 15-2, and number 16, senior Kiara Morrell from Mobile, Alabama is at the line, and good serve for Morrell. Kellenhofer, great diving dig. That was Caitlin Shaw who kept the ball alive for Ed Waters. And this block is good from Ashlyn Pavlock. So a big lead for the Tigers. We want to credit Caitlin Shaw. Fantastic diving dig off the floor. Sapp is able to make the return. Ed Waters bump, set, spike, and a point. Brianna Pelham. Jacksonville native scoring a point for Ed Waters. 15-point lead for the Tigers here in game number 1. And Morrell ready to serve once again. This one is down on the floor. Jenny Kellenhofer with the point. Found some open floor on the right side of the court. She scores a point and heads to the server's line. Checking in now for Ed Waters, number 6, senior Danae Stone from St. Augustine. And Kellenhofer is ready. Here comes the serve. And a little bit too strong and out of bounds, and a point for the Tigers. It is 18-3. Number 11, Kaylin Davison from Columbus, Ohio, ready to serve for the Tigers. And Silva with the tap, but a great dive from Stone. And that results in a point for Ed Waters. Stone with the dive and a double hit violation on the Eagles. And the serve coming from Davison is a good one. Out of bounds on the kill attempt from Pelham. So the Eagles will serve. They need to rally. It's 19-4. Rebecca Sapp, sophomore from Glenville, Georgia, now serving for Trinity Baptist College. And this one into the net, so the ball goes back over to the Tigers, and they have 20. Number 12 is Brianna Pelham, a senior from Jacksonville. Nice play by Pereira. Out of bounds, however, on the return, and the Eagles pick up the point. Haley Dittenber, a junior from Sanford, Michigan, ready to serve for the Eagles. And the kill is good. That is Stephanie Nevarez. So, Tigers find themselves now within 4 points from taking game one. 21-5 is the score. And a vicious hit from Larissa Pereira. Pulls the Tigers to within 3 points from winning game number one, and trying to serve up those points. Freshman Marika Marsh comes to us from Chelsea, Alabama. And Marsh gets the whistle, and here is her serve. And there's a block on the kill attempt. Pereira once again scoring a point for the Tigers, and it's 22-6. We've seen some fantastic play up by the net from Ed Waters. And the ace from Silva. Jessica Silva, sophomore from Kissimmee, Florida, with the ace. And she's at the line, ready to go once again. Simmons recognizing she needs the side bump, and Simmons on the chase, able to make the play. However, the ball's on the floor. Number 11, Kaylin Davison, scoring the point, keeping it out of the Eagles' reach. And now the Tigers, 23, Eagles 7, 2 points away from taking game number one. Heading to the line, freshman Stephanie Nevarez. Nevarez with the jump serve. And this one is inbounds right at the back corner, just inside the line to the left side. Credit Silva with finding the open space and scoring a point for the Eagles. The Eagles, though, do need to rally, and they will send Hersey to the line. 23-8 in favor of Ed Waters. Great job by Dittenber. However, her return effort falls out of bounds. And that's point number 24, so the Tigers need one more. And heading to the line to try to serve up set point number 4, Larissa Pereira. Kill attempt, defended by Silva, bump set, Silva makes the return. And Kellenhofer with the kill off of Imani Biddle, and a point for the Eagles. Kellenhofer keeping this one alive, and heading to the line for Trinity, number 24, Ashley Simmons. And that is going to be point number 25 for Edward Waters. So game number 1 in the books. Edward Waters College 25, Trinity Baptist College 9. The teams will switch sides and take a 3-minute timeout. That'll give us an opportunity to let you know those upcoming schedules for both the Tigers and Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Again, if you go to ewctigerpride.com, choose the athletics and the sports that you want to look at, you'll find all the game information. After tonight, the Tigers have a home game against Philander Smith College. That is on October 21st at home at Adams Jenkins Center on the campus of Edward Waters College. On the 24th, the Tigers are at Morris College in Sumter, South Carolina. On the 25th, Bruton Parker College in Mount Vernon, Georgia. And the Tigers will end their regular season, or check that, in the month of October with 4 straight home games. Tri-match on the 27th, Florida Gateway College and Morris College come to town. Then on the 28th, the Tigers play Talladega College, and on the 31st, it's Bruton Parker College once again. A couple of tri-matches on November 3rd and November 4th, and that will end the regular season for Edward Waters College. Meanwhile, the Trinity Baptist College Eagles on TBCEagles.com. After tonight, this Thursday night, Eagles will face Florida Gateway College right here in Trinity Gymnasium. Then, 2 days in a row, there's a tri-match here in this gym as the Eagles host Johnson University of Florida this coming Friday night at 6 p.m. And then Bob Jones and Trinity College of Florida will play here at 8 p.m. That is this Friday night. On Saturday, the 21st, at 12 noon, the Eagles take on Bob Jones University. And then at 2 p.m., Bob Jones will play Johnson University of Florida. And then Trinity will take on Johnson University of Florida at 4 o'clock. So 12, 2, and 4 are the scheduled times for Saturday afternoon. Trinity at 12 and then 4. The game against Wesleyan College on the schedule for October 24th has been canceled, so that game will not occur. The Eagles will end the regular season at Pensacola Christian College on Saturday, October 28th, at 1 p.m. Central Time. That will be 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Pensacola does a terrific job with live streams, so you'll be able to go to their site, pcci.edu, and hit their live stream to watch the Eagles take on the Eagles of Pensacola. The NCCAA South Region Tournament starts on November 3rd, and that'll take place up in Toccoa Falls, Georgia, at Toccoa Falls College. Of course, the seeding's still yet to be determined. That tournament runs November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Teams are back out on the court. Ed Waters leads 1-0, having taken game number 1, 25-9, and the Tigers will have the first serve here in game number 2. Officials checking the starting lineups. Just a couple of moments away. We mentioned both soccer teams, the men and the women, finishing up their seasons. This Thursday afternoon, the Lady Eagles taking on Bob Jones University at 4. Then on Saturday, the women play Florida National at 2, and the men play Pensacola Christian at 4:30. That is homecoming Saturday here at Trinity Baptist College. And the first point is good from Jenny Kellenhofer, coming a long way to make the play, finding an open spot on the floor, and the Eagles lead 1-0. There you see Marcus Dixon walking in front of the camera, member of the gentlemen basketball team that starts its action next weekend. And that kill attempt from Davison is good, and the Tigers are on the board. 1-1, game number 2 just underway. Glad you're able to join us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean, as always, doing a terrific job on the camera for us again tonight. Stephanie Nevarez with the serve for the Tigers. And a good play by Hersey to keep it alive, and Sapp and Silva with her patented over-the-head shot puts the Eagles ahead 2-1. We've seen her do that all season long, scoring points for the Eagles. Hersey at the line, Eagles lead 2-1. And there's a whistle. Hersey is ready. And an ace for the Eagles, puts them up by 2. Nice effort on the Tigers side, but Trinity leads 3-1. And another hard hit kill for Larissa Pereira. 3-2 in favor of the Eagles. And Pereira, who just scored that last point, is ready to serve for Ed Waters. Nice job by the Tigers. Silva looking for the back of the court. And a point to the Tigers, and we are tied at 3. Good volley on both sides, well played, and the Tigers pick up the point. Here's Pereira with the serve, with the score tied at 3. And this shot into the net from Simmons puts the Tigers out in front 4-3. And Pereira back to the line for Edward Waters. And out of bounds, and a point for the Tigers. It's a 2-point ball game. Pereira with the serve into the net. And that'll go back over to Trinity. It's a 1-point game. Eagles trail by 1, 5-4. Ashley Simmons getting ready to serve. Another block up front from the Tigers, this time number 16, Kiara Morell. And the Tigers have a 2-point lead. And well, whistle, lady into the net, so a point for the Eagles, pulled to within 1. Jennifer Kellenhofer getting ready to serve, with hopefully will be the tying point. And a nice hit by Haley Dittenberg, just over the net and onto the floor. So the Eagles have tied it up 6-6 with Kellenhofer heading back to the line. Big smile on Haley Dittenberg's face. She just made a fantastic play. Silva again with that over-the-head shot, but dug off the floor by Shaw, and a point for the Tigers. Check that for the Eagles as that one went around the post. A little hard to tell from my point of view, but the Eagles now lead 7-6. Kept up in the air, off the ceiling though, and that redirected it away from Rebecca Sapp. That made it a difficult play, and the Tigers have tied it at 7. Have the light fixture hanging down, the ball just grazed off the light. Redirected away from Sapp, and the Tigers have tied it. Off the net, ball still in play. Out of bounds on that block attempt. Both Pavlock and Pelham were there. My view is slightly obstructed, so a little hard to tell which lady got her hands on it, but it landed out of bounds, And the Eagles are back up front by 1. Rebecca Sapp from Glenville, Georgia, serving for Trinity Baptist. This one is in the net. So again, we are tied. It's been a seesaw game 2 to this point. Number 12, Brianna Pelham, ready to serve for the Tigers. Nice hit by Silva, but right to Davison. Kellenhofer has her hit blocked, and up front, that is Madeline Hersey. On the backcourt, great defense by Kaylin Davison, but Hersey was there to knock it down and put the Eagles back up by 1. Exciting game number 2. Haley Dittenber with the serve. Out of bounds, so the Eagles score the point, and they now lead by 2. 10-8 in favor of Trinity Baptist. Dittenber at the line once again. That's Shaw with the dive. She's done that all night so far. Kill attempt, little too strong, so the Eagles with their biggest lead of the night. They're up by 3, 11-8. Dittenber on a roll for the Eagles. And an over-the-head shot of her own. That was Kaylin Davison taking a page out of Silva's book and scoring a point for the Tigers. It is 11-9 in favor of Trinity Baptist. Heading to the line, number 15, junior Ashlyn Pavlock, who is from Ruskin, Florida. Another block up front by the Tigers. And Silva is able to tap it down, and the return effort into the net. Good job by both teams. Nobody gave up, and Silva was able to score the point. So here's Silva with the serve, and a good one, but dug off the floor by Davison. To the back of the court and defended by Pavlock. And the kill attempt goes into the net. So the Tigers back to within 2, 12-10 in favor of Trinity Baptist College. Game number 2, in case you joined us late, Ed Waters took game 1 25-9, so they lead 1-0. Number 5 is Stephanie Nevarez. Here comes the serve. Out of bounds, so the Eagles back up by 3, 13-10. Madeline Hersey getting ready for Trinity Baptist, and Coach Judy Allen, who is assisted by Hannah Falk, who is a Trinity Christian Academy graduate. Haven't seen Crystal Lavelle yet. She's had some injury problems of late, so hopefully she'll be all right. Maybe we'll get to see her tonight or before long. Back on the volleyball court. Kellenhofer with the kill off the hands of number 11, Kaylin Davison. So Trinity Baptist with the point. Or check that. After a little discussion, ruled no contact made. So the Tigers pick up the point. First glance, it looked like that previous point was going to the Eagles, but call was reversed, and it is now 13-12. Eagles lead by 1. And Kellenhofer retrieving the ball, went under the bleachers. And we're ready to resume. Number 4, Larissa Pereira, senior out of Naples, Florida, ready to serve for Ed Waters. Tap down right at the net by Kaylin Davison. That ties the score at a baker's dozen. And Larissa Pereira ready to serve once again. And that one is good for the Eagles, who now lead 14-13. 1 point Eagles lead here in game number 2, and Ashley Simmons will head to the server's line. And the serve is kept alive again by Shaw. Here's a young lady not afraid to give up the body. She's made a number of diving digs already tonight. We'll see more out of that young lady as we go along. Nice job on both sides of the net. Ball still alive. Oh, and Dittenberg, the ball's just out of her reach. It tipped off her fingertips, so it goes to the Tigers, and we are tied 14-14. Couple of touchdowns and extra points for both teams, and serving is Kiara Morell. And this one puts the Tigers ahead 15-14. And speaking of football, great news at Trinity Christian Academy. We'll let you know after this point here. Morell with the serve. And an ace for the Tigers, who now lead by 2. Tyreek Johnson, a senior cornerback at Trinity Christian Academy, one of the top-rated players in the entire country, received an invitation to the Army All-American Bowl, and he accepted that invitation this past Friday. And that point for the Tigers puts them back up by 3, 17-14. Tyreek, a fantastic, not only football player, but just a great young man, a godly Christian young man. And he's going to represent Trinity Christian Academy on January 6th in the Army All-American Bowl. That game will air at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on NBC. Tyreek, a senior, he started playing varsity football here at Trinity in 7th grade and became a starter in grade number 8. And Tyreek Johnson is just a phenomenal football player. You can see his ceremony if you have a Facebook account. Log into Facebook and search TCA Conquerors Athletics. I was very happy to live stream that on our Trinity Christian Academy Facebook Athletics page. And it's still up there. Hundreds of people have already viewed it, and we expect more to do so. And the Conquerors rolled over Westside High School 54-7 this past Friday night. And Tyreek had a hand on that game as well. They'll have 2 district games to finish up the season, Ponte Vedra and Bishop Kenny. Tough competition in Class 5A. Right here, it's 17-14 in favor of the Tigers. Kellenhofer with a good hit, but great defense by the Tigers. And a kill kept alive once again. Someone up front got a hand on it. That was Pavlock. And Morell kept it alive. Into the net, and the Eagles have pulled to within 2. 17-15, Edward Waters leads. And Kellenhofer will head back, try to serve up a couple of points to tie up this game at 17 apiece. Ed Waters leads 1-0 in set scores. And a serve from Kellenhofer. Good defense by Kellenhofer. Silva over the head shot. A nice one, but Shaw right there on the defense. And this kill is good from Kaylin Davison. So the Tigers back up by 3. (18-15) in favor of Ed Waters. And Davison gets the whistle. We're back underway. Tap down attempt into the net. And Brianna Pelham knows that she missed an opportunity right there, but the Eagles are now within 2 with Rebecca Sapp serving. And a serve into the net, gets the ball back over to Ed Waters. Larissa Pereira checking in, Shaw having a seat, and Pelham with the server's line. Another terrific defensive play, this one by Davison on that dive. She dug it off the floor. Silva went up for the kill, decided to tap it over instead, and it results in a point for the Eagles as this one's a little too far out of bounds. Brianna Pelham with that attempt. Eagles back to within 2, but they trail 19-17. Here's Dittenberg with the serve. Davison on the defense again. Silva defends the kill, but this hit from Kellenhofer is too strong. So 20 points now for Ed Waters. Shaw back onto the court. And heading back to the line is number 15, junior Ashlyn Pavlock. 20-17, the Tigers lead. Silva with the kill and the point for Trinity Baptist. Eagles pull to within 2, 20-18. And up front, that is Madeline Hersey with the block and the point for the Eagles, who have pulled to within 1, 20-19. And out of bounds, good effort by Silva, but 21 points on the board now for Edward Waters. Heading back to the line is Stephanie Nevarez. She's a freshman from right here in Jacksonville. That one waiting for the call, inbounds. Very close to the line, just inside the line. And it's 22-19, Tigers lead. Fantastic serve from Nevarez. And she's ready, she gets the whistle. And here's a nice jump serve. And a little confusion on the Tigers side results in a point for the Eagles. 22-20, and a substitution. We'll see Sabrina Rodriguez checking in for the Tigers. She's a sophomore from Lockhart, Florida. And a point is good. Rebecca Sapp. Ball tipped off the Tigers up front and fell onto the open floor. So it's now a 1-point game, and Hersey with the serve. Crowd still coming in, and it's getting loud here at Trinity Baptist Gymnasium, and we are tied at 22. Kellenhofer with the defense up front. Eagles tied it up, and here's a serve. Nice defense by Silva. But a tap down on the block. Number 11, Kaylin Davison, and she puts the Tigers back in front, and with the serve leading 23-22. Here is Pereira. We've seen her make some terrific serves tonight. Simmons has it defended. That was Ashlyn Pavlock with the dive. Kellenhofer with the kill. Nice job by number 9, Rodriguez. Ball over, but out of bounds. Kellenhofer, a terrific effort. Unfortunately, it went a little too far to the side, so game point coming. Larissa Pereira ready to serve. Eagles need to get this point to keep it alive. Another diving dig by the Tigers. That was Rodriguez, and this one into the net and onto the floor, and the Tigers have taken game number 2. An exciting second set, but it goes to the Tigers, who now lead 2-0. 25-22 is the score. They took game one 25-9. So a 3-minute timeout as the teams switch sides. That'll give us an opportunity to just catch our breath. We'll keep the camera rolling. Thank you for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube Live. And welcome back to Trinity Baptist College, enjoying some conversation with the two gentlemen down up front. And thank you to these two gentlemen. They let me know that I've had two names mixed up all night long. Wearing the Libero white jersey, I'm told, is not Caitlin Shaw, but rather Stephanie Navarez. And it is Shaw who is wearing number 22. So I had a couple of names mixed up. My apologies for that, and I thank the two very nice gentlemen down front for straightening me out on that one. And one man saying it was all him, so giving credit where credit is due. These are two very nice gentlemen from Edward Waters College. We're talking about their track team that they have as well. And again, before I forget, just want to say hello and shout out to my friend Josh Jackson, who is the voice of Edward Waters College Athletics. He also does a lot of work for Jacksonville University, Florida A&M University. He's a radio voice of the Rattlers. He also does a PA system for the Jacksonville Sharks and the Jacksonville Giants, and he and I have worked a little bit together on Trinity Christian Academy football as well. So Josh, hope you're watching, hope you're enjoying seeing your team on the court. And I'm hoping that we can take this next game away from you. Jessica Silva will start off game number 3 and the serve. Exciting second game, but this first point is on the court, and it goes to the Tigers with Kiara Morrell scoring point number 1. Ed Waters up 2-0. They won game number 1 25-9 and game 2 25-22 in a seesaw affair that the Eagles almost took away from Edward Waters College. And the serve from number 8, Sarah France, is into the net, so we are tied. So hopefully I now have the names correct. My apologies to Caitlin and Stephanie and the families watching. That's one tipped off the net. Kellenhofer was ready, but as it hit the net, it got deflected out of her reach. So the point goes to the Tigers. Very tough to make that adjustment when the ball unexpectedly hits off the net, or we saw earlier scrape the lights up on the ceiling. Things happen. Not always easy to regroup and make the adjustment right away. We're tied at 2 as that one goes into the net, and Ashley Simmons gets ready to serve for the Eagles. And this hit by Sapp falls short, so the ball goes back over to Ed Waters, and the Tigers lead 3-2. Checking in now for the Tigers, number 6 is senior Danae Stone from St. Augustine, Florida. And a terrific serve from Stone results in the ace, and point number 4 for the Tigers. Again, let's congratulate all 7 seniors on this Tigers roster. You're looking at Stone at the line, Kayla Morales, Larissa Pereira, Kaylin Davison, Brianna Pelham, Kiara Morell, and Alexis Hardman. And an ace from Stone gives the Tigers a 3-point lead, 5-2 in favor of Edward Waters. Here is Stone ready once again. The jump serve, good line drive. And Silva with that great over-the-head shot once again. Kellenhofer right at Navarez. Out of bounds on the kill attempt from Pelham. And the Eagles are back to within 2. It's 5-3. Kellenhofer ready to serve for Trinity. Into the net, so it goes back over to Ed Waters. Kiara Morell checking back in. And France heads over to the side. 5-4, Tigers lead. Davison with the serve, a little wide to the left. So 5-4 now, Eagles trail by 1. And the ball's trying to escape through the tunnel down the left side of the gym, but it's been retrieved and we are back underway. Rebecca Sapp with the serve for the Eagles. And she stepped over the line, so the point will go to the Tigers. It is 6-4. Larissa Pereira checks in, and Navarez will have a seat. And a kill from Silva. That one tipped off of 2 Tigers defenders. And the point ties the score, rather pulls the Eagles to within 1 at 6-5. Haley Dittenberg ready to serve for Trinity. And a big hit. We've seen a number of those from Pereira tonight. And that one puts the Tigers back in front by 2. Number 15, Ashlyn Pavlock, ready to serve, and checking in is sophomore Tyra Mitchell, another Jacksonville native. And that one is good from Pavlock, and the Tigers now lead 8-5. And Pavlock back at the line, and here's the serve. And the kill is good. That was Kiara Morell. So Tigers open up a 4-point lead. They lead 2-0 in this 3 out of 5 match. Pavlock with the serve. And a tap down is good from Larissa Pereira. So a 5-point lead for the Tigers. And Pavlock heads back to the line. And this kill attempt from Mitchell. She got it off the fingertips and into the net. So Eagles with the serve, trailing 10-6. And Silva ready. Off the net. Another diving save, this one by Davison. Eagles keep it alive, and Davison, though, unable to make the return. And a point for the Eagles. 10-7 with Silva getting ready once again. We will see Jessica Silva play women's basketball for Coach Judy Allen, who is also the basketball coach as well as volleyball. This one by Silva gets just inside the back line, so the ace pulls the Eagles to within 2. And we have another ace for Jessica Silva. Latira Johnson, who's unavailable for the volleyball game tonight, she is on this team. She'll also be on the basketball roster as well. And another ace for Silva. She has had 3 consecutive aces, and we are tied at 10. Here I'm talking about other things. Meanwhile, the Eagles have come from back 5 all the way back to tie it up. Well, maybe I should just keep on talking about other things because Jessica is on a roll for the Eagles. Now a little discussion between the line judge and the official. Now everything is set. 11-10 Eagles lead. And that one is out of bounds. So what other things can I talk about to keep Silva going? Don't want to break her string. Well, let's see. My Cubs are down 2-0. My Yankees are down 2-0. They're about to play tonight. And Jessica Silva ready once again. 12-10 Eagles lead. And this one is a good kill from Morrell. So maybe I should have kept talking about the baseball playoffs. That broke the string. Hey, why change what's working? I did, and string was broken. 12-11 in favor of the Tigers. Yeah, I'm told the gentleman in front, go back to baseball. Well, Cubs better fix their bullpen or they're not going to play much longer. Hey, thank you, sir. You tell me to go back to baseball. I did, and we got the point. 13-11 in favor of the Eagles. Let's see, the Yankees are about to play at home against Houston. Aaron Judge going to get back on track. Let's see if that keeps working. That was Hersey with the serve. And out of bounds, and the kill from Davison pulls the Tigers to within 1. Heading back to the line, senior Larissa Pereira. And this one is tapped down by Brianna Pelham, and we are tied at 13. Eagles were down by 5, 10-5. They took the lead, and now we're tied up once again. Pereira with the serve. And a block up front, Jenny Kellenhofer with the block and the point that puts Trinity back up ahead. 14-13 in favor of the Eagles with Ashley Simmons at the line. And a kill. Number 15, Ashlyn Pavlock ties the score at 14. Danae Stone coming in. A little while ago, we saw her make some vicious serves. And Stone with the jump serve, right at Kellenhofer. Nice running save by Kellenhofer right in front of the net. And this one, however, goes to the Tigers. And it's 15-14. Edward Waters has reclaimed the lead. Tigers already lead 2 games to none, so if they hit 25, they will close out the match. Stone with that serve. Low line drive, dug off the floor. And a kill from Davison puts the Tigers up by 2. Should I go back to baseball? Timeout, Trinity Baptist College. Eagles trailing 16-14. And in case you missed it, after tonight, Eagles will play Florida Gateway College this Thursday night. Florida Gateway coming over from Lake City, making the hour-long drive down US 90 and I-10. And then on Friday, Trinity Baptist plays Johnson University of Florida at 6. And also in this gymnasium, Bob Jones University against Trinity College of Florida. That game's scheduled at 8 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Eagles will host Bob Jones at 12 and Johnson University again at 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon. In between, it's Bob Jones against Johnson of Florida in a tri-match. But we're going to be on the soccer field Saturday afternoon. We'll have the volleyball games for you here on YouTube Live TBC Eagles Friday night, and we'll have the soccer games Saturday afternoon. Eagles trail by 2. Danae Stone still serving for Edward Waters. 16-14, the Tigers lead. Kellenhofer with the hit. Tips off the net, finds the open spot, and the Eagles are within 1. Edward Waters on October 23rd. Check that, October 21st, will host Philander Smith College at home. And this one is out of bounds, too strong. So 17-15, Tigers lead. Then 2 games away at Morris College and Bruton Parker College before the Tigers return home for a tri-match on October 27th, Florida Gateway and Morris. And the ace is good from Davison, and the Tigers lead 18-15. EWCTigerPride.com and TBCEagles.com are the sites for the Tigers and the Eagles Athletics. Davison ready, leading by 3. And the ace is good. And the Tigers now leading 19-15. 4-point Tigers lead. And Davison ready once again. This one is inbounds. Looked like it was going to hang up and sail beyond the line. You see the 2 lines right in the middle of the basketball lane. The second line is the volleyball line, and that ball landed right in between the free throw line of the basketball court and the back line of the volleyball court. So good serve for Davison, and the Tigers lead 20-15. And there's another ace for Davison. And now the Tigers 4 points away from securing this match. They lead 2-0, and they're up 21-15 here in game number 3. And this hit attempt into the net. Checking in for the Tigers, number 1, sophomore Charnay Green. Comes to us from right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now listen to the hand that Charnay is getting from her Tiger teammates. 22-15, and Davison at the line. Silva with that patented shot, keeping it alive. Green gets it over. Kellenhofer defended by Davison. And Green with the kill attempt, but the Eagles are ready. This one out of bounds, and it did not tip off a Tigers player, so 23-15. Davison ready with the serve. There's Silva with her shot once again, and a good dig by Davison. Kill attempt, Kaunhofer's there. Third hit is good from Simmons. Green gets the kill and the point for the Tigers. So Ed Waters needs just one more point. And Davison trying to serve it up. Big hand for Green coming from her teammates. 24-15. And the ace for Davison is point number 25. And that is match point as Edward Waters wins game number 3, 25-15. They take the match 3-0. So the Tigers improve to 9-8 on the season. The Eagles fall to 1-9. Exciting volleyball here at Trinity Baptist College between these two Jacksonville rivals. We'll see these schools hook up again on the baseball field, both at Trinity and at Edward Waters College, and that'll happen this spring. So the Eagles getting ready for their post-game prayer, inviting the Tigers over. We're going to thank Dr. Marilyn Mack and Tamika Thomas for heading over to Trinity Baptist College for this night's match. We wish the Tigers the very best on the rest of their season. Thank you to Coach Judy Allen, Athletic Director John Jones, and all of Trinity Baptist College for allowing us to bring you the action. For Dean Bureau on camera, I'm Raymond Bureau, once again saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.